Okay, so I got a question on the KidShoryuken Facebook page, which, if you haven't already, go and check out the KidShoryuken Facebook page because I share a lot of stuff on there, not just my own content, but content from a lot of other people on YouTube, and sometimes I post other kind of cool things on there. So go check out the KidShoryuken Facebook page. But on the page, I got a question from Matthew H. Matthew wants to know why I'm in Japan or what I'm doing here and how long I've been here. And so this is the first, I've kind of touched on this like in past videos, but I guess now I'll give like the full story. So bear with me, it might be a bit of a lengthy one. I got a drink to keep me going. Okay, so what I'm doing in Japan now is I'm a college student. I go to college in Shinjuku in Tokyo. I'm actually due to graduate from this school next semester and then transfer to a different school that's also in the city. So that's what I'm doing here now. I am a college student. I'm a full-time student, and that's about the extent of what I do. A lot of my time goes into my schoolwork, and a lot of my money goes into school and school-related things. So that's what I'm doing here now. As for how long I've been here, for the better part of 5 years, almost 5 years collectively. There was a while there that I was living in Texas for about a year, and then I came back. What originally brought me here, and this is something that some people are aware of, but it's not something that I talked about much while it was still my career. At one point, I was a medic in the United States Air Force. So for 4 years, minus a 5-month trip to Qatar, I was working at a hospital on an air base in West Tokyo. And that's how I initially came here. I left home when I was 21. After my technical school, I ended up moving to Germany for 2 years. I worked at a hospital in Germany, and while I was in Germany, a job position opened up at an air base in West Tokyo. It's kind of a shared base. It's Japanese and American. So a job position opened up there. I put my name in the hat, and I was picked. So that's how I initially got to come to Japan. I came as, just part of my job. I was a medic in the United States Air Force working at a hospital in an air base, and while I was there, I worked in a few different places, a surgical clinic and other various places like that. And while I was living in Texas for that year, I decided I had done enough. That just wasn't my heart really wasn't into the work anymore. I decided I would rather go back to school, learn another trade, and also just come back to Japan, be reunited with my girlfriend who I live with now, and that's great too. So that's kind of the whole story of how I initially came to Japan and what I'm doing now. So that's what I do. I am a college student at a school in Shinjuku, which is technically it's an American school, but really it's more of an international school because the vast majority of teachers and students are not American, despite the fact that it's an American-based school. But it's a really good school. I'm really happy as a student now. I'm really happy with the things I'm learning, and I'm looking forward to graduating with a degree in something. I'm still not really entirely sure about that yet, but graduating and then getting a job and continuing to stay here in Japan, and hopefully continuing to collect and play video games and make videos for you fine folks. So that's the answer to your question, Matthew H. Thank you for asking it.